Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Friday. We're at the end of a week. You know, in the beginning of the week, I'm like, oh, we've got the whole long week, and all of a sudden we wake up and it's the end of the week.
Friday.
So this is why you want to make every day count, that you're alive and awake, because it goes just like that.
Because you don't forget something.
Well, and before you know it, 10 years has gone by, so, or 20 years. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Human Empowerment Experience. We are Kettlebell training here to help you. We are here to empower you, to give you motivation, inspiration. I have with me RKC certified, Kettlebell's certified trainer. Did I say that right? I always get that mixed up. Mr. David Hills. He is my trainer. I'm very lucky to have him here with me.
And we also have Miss Kendra McLaughlin, our lovely assistant coach.
Thank you very much. So happy to be here, and I'm so glad that you're here with us this morning as well. The first thing I want to talk about is happiness. Sounds kind of funny, right? We're all working towards getting that car, that home, losing weight, and we figure, okay, making money.
Morning, Lori.
And we figure that's going to make us happy. You know, once we get that done, then we'll be happy.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Well, we get that backwards. The happiness comes first, and that's what catapults you to your success. So this is a great book I picked up at the airport a couple of years ago. And the funny story about this was I had a long flight. I was going to I used to be a Beachbody coach. That's where I started my whole journey with fitness and with inspiration. But anyway, I was going to a big event in Indianapolis, and I was stuck at the airport. So I went in and I found this book on the back shelf. It's called The Happiness Advantage. And I liked it because it was bright yellow and it was about happiness. Who wouldn't like a book about happiness, right? So I picked it up, read it in the airport, brought it to the hotel. The next day we had a big event and we had a guest speaker. Guess who the guest speaker was? It was Sean Acor, who wrote the book, The Happiness Advantage. Up on the big screen, they put this book up there, and they said and we didn't know ahead of time who the guest speaker. It's always a surprise. I could not believe it. I picked this book at the airport. It was on the back shelf. There are no coincidences. The cool part about this book is it's not just a bunch of words about happiness. They actually did some big studies about whether or not being happy first, leads to your success. And they found that overwhelmingly that happiness comes first. Then that's what gets you to your goals and gets you, passion, purpose towards whatever it is that you're working towards. The happiness comes first. You build the happiness first. So this is a great book. It's called The Happiness Advantage. And it's by Sean Acor. It has a lot of his studies in here. They did a lot of study on that. And so happiness comes first, everybody.
Yeah. How many rich people have you met that are just freaking miserable?
Right.
Yeah.
Or people that have worked towards something, college degree, I'm not saying you shouldn't go to college, a car, and then, or a career, and then they're like, okay, that's it. This is it. This is all there is left to life. This is what we mean. It's not that you don't work towards those things. It's that if you practice happiness and joy first, it's going to get you to your goals quicker. You're going to be happy along the journey because it's tough when you're working towards big goals. But this is a great book to read. I love the color of it. It makes me happy. Anyway, we're happy to have you here. And we're going to get started with our kettlebell workout.
Grab your bell.
So let's get going. Are we doing a warm-up to do the kettlebell this morning?
No, we're going back to doing our warm-ups without the kettlebell for a moment.
Okay, I think that's a great idea.
I'm just not ready to pick up the kettlebell.
By the way, my outfit is courtesy of Savvy. I am a brand partner of Savvy. And, what I love about Savvy is that we have clothing for all sizes, ages, types of women. It's amazing. It's an amazing community. We do have a Facebook group. If you want to be put in the Facebook group so that you can see what it's all about, they show clothing. It's a tribe of positive, beautiful people. It's an up-and-coming company, so you want to get in quickly. Anyway, that's my spiel.
All right. Let's warm up.
And
Start my off. Oh my goodness.
this feels extra good today.
I don't know, man. I had a very physical week.
Yeah, you have. Well, I've been doing an hour of yoga after our workout because I do teach a yoga class. So I've been practicing and working on that as well. Which is good. This gives me strength, works my cardio, works my core. The yoga really stretches me out, and I can practice some really good breathing techniques as well. And we're flicking our water off our hands. Man, look at this. Always think of the airport. I know every time I do this. Just dropping your arms down. It relieves a lot of tension. Heart openers. I love these because we actually get to feel gratitude as we open our arms, and as we bring our arms around, we're just doing a body tap. And you don't have to do these exact warm-ups. So if you have other warm-ups that you do, maybe it's a whole body tap, maybe you're tapping your entire body, or you're doing some other things, you can do that as well. We're just warming things up. Head, neck twists, neck twirls, what do you call these?
Neck rotation.
Neck rotation. Want to take it easy on the body at first. Don't want to pull any muscles or strain anything before we get started. Look to the right, look to the left.
Grab a hold of your head from the far side, and then take and reach down with the fingers gently. Pull the other way, reach down with the fingers from the other side. Hands on your hips.
And hip rotation, the move it or lose it move. We were talking about this yesterday. I was telling a client of mine about the thing that you were saying, that because we're 70% water, we go from, as we age, we go from being mostly liquid to a solid. So if you don't move your body, especially as you age, and for those people who are still young, gosh, you're so lucky to be still young and to get started at a young age.
Youth is wasted on you.
If you do not have a workout routine or a morning routine, including some sort of a body movement, and you're young, oh my gosh, you need to start now. If you can get in the shape that you want and maintain it throughout your life, and get the strength that you want, the flexibility, the mobility, and you are way ahead of the game when you get to be our age.
Feet apart, hands together, steeple, reach way up. Shift all your weight to one leg, and then lean in the other direction.
So I shifted my weight to my left leg, and I'm leaning to the right. You can kind of pull your top arm over a little bit as you stretch.
Shift your weight to the right.
Good side stretch here.
Lean to the left.
Oh, that feels so good.
You should be able to pick that foot right up off the ground.
And you just lengthen. You're lengthening your body. You're lengthening your torso. You're just getting a nice good stretch here on the side.
Last one, feet wide.
And your arms down. Now, as you come around, as we go to the right, we're bending our right knee slightly. And as you go to the left, you're bending your left knee. Keeping the opposite leg straight and just reaching up with your fingertips.
Other way.
And opposite direction. Nice and tall. The words and the noises. I don't know if you can hear.
No, they can't hear that.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me just adjust this. I want to see who's here with us this morning. David, hey, my photographer. I need some photos, by the way.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So.
You see the local one, or?
We're not. I keep moving further away from him. We have Tracy. Tracy, good morning. Joe, good morning. And we have Matt. Good morning, afternoon, evening, or
Wherever it is.
wherever it is you are in the world. We have lots of friends from all over the world, and we have somebody joining us from Instagram. Thank you for all of you for being here.
The world of
with us today.
Instagram. Okay. Feet on either side of the bell. Handle east and west. All right. Fold at the hip. Back is flat. Grab the bell with two hands. Seat your shoulders. Drive into the heels. Pick it up. Forward. Hips back.
Now, I know David messaged me the other day about motivation. Motivation really comes from doing something every day for an extended period of time, and then it just becomes a habit. And we always think of habits as bad, but you can have good habits too. But you have to be regular, and you have to, what we do, the reason we do this here live is it makes us accountable. We have to get up and work out. You guys are here.
Around the body.
When you're doing these, you really want to make sure that your feet are grounded, your core is tight. I have my core tight, my feet are grounded, my arms are seated.
Other way.
Because you cannot rotate this heavy bell around without using those muscles. You're using leg muscles, abdominals, shoulders, you name it. And the muscles you're not using, like your jaw and your neck, keep loose. Your eyes.
Reach down, grab it by the horns. Bring it up. And around the head with a halo.
Same thing with the halo. This looks like we're not doing anything, really. But this is really actually difficult. I have my core tight. I have my toes gripping to the ground. We do not wear shoes.
By the way.
With a kettlebell workout, you want to make sure that you're grounded. You have good stability and support from the floor, the earth, whatever you want to call it. Okay, what's on the agenda today?
Well, we're going to start. We're going to do some get-ups. We need to practice those every day.
Yeah, we do.
So, we're going to do 3 full get-ups on each side.
So the Turkish get-ups. I'm going to go down to my original weight or lighter weight. I'm just adjusting my camera for all of you. Hey, I can say hi while I'm here. So you can see us on the floor. Bugsy's awake. Bugzy she's been awake since like 3.
Yes, she was very early riser this morning.
We're doing the Turkish get-up.
Turkish get-up. So you're going to lie on your back, kettlebell halfway from the hip to the shoulder. Under grip with the close arm. Roll towards it, over grip. Use your body weight to pick it up off the ground. Slide your thumb under. 2 hands to press it to the ceiling. Now, seat the shoulder, lock the elbow, straighten the wrist. This is like one continuous punch to the ceiling. Knee is bent, hand at 45 degrees. Now, pick a spot on the ceiling. You're going to punch your fist towards it using your body. Push into the leg. 1, 2, 3, lift. Bring the leg through, step. Straighten.
I'm like, I have to get out to a smaller kettlebell. Baby room.
All right.
You keep going ahead with this. So I'm the learner. I'm the student here. That was just too heavy for me this morning. I'm not sure why, but I'm not gonna. I just couldn't get.
It's okay.
I'm gonna get back into position. I have a smaller bell.
And
I think it might be.
1, 2, 3. Lift. Pull the leg through. Step. And rotate. Stay. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Step. Rotate.
I'm gonna do one more because I only did 2.
All right. Go right ahead. That was good. Lock out fully. Lock. Nice. Bring it down. 2 hands to bring it around your head. Going to the other side. Under grip. Roll towards it. Over grip. Use your body weight. Go to the center and use 2 hands. Seat the shoulder. Lock the elbow. Straighten the wrist. Bend the knee. Prepare the other side. Pushing into the foot. Go. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Step. Step. Straighten. Step back. Look up. Step around. Step through. Down. 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 Again. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Step. Step. Straighten. Straighten. That's 2. Last one. Two hands. It's a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah. And I use my, even with the small weight, this is a challenge. But I'm glad we're doing it every
Because
day.
this is first, it is a mobility exercise. Once the mobility is properly functioning, then it's a strength exercise. It makes no sense to do a strength exercise that you're doing incorrect. You would just be incorrectly strengthening muscles, inappropriately loading joints. This is a process. Okay, let's do it.
Let's see who else is with us this morning. Definitely. Hi, Barbara. Stephen, good to see you today. Yeah, it definitely challenges your shoulder muscles. Your shoulders, but I'm glad we're working on that every day because my flexibility and my form on that is improving.
Yeah. If after 3 or 4 years you're not getting it, well, maybe you have to do something different. But if you've only been doing this for a year and it's still not right, you're just normal. No, it's the truth. This takes some time. All right, are you ready?
Yep, this is it.
It's okay. We're going to do the 5 tiers, which is swing, high pull, rack and press, snatch, squat. Change hands.
Okay. We haven't done this one in a while,
We
so
haven't
can you
done
guide me through it?
I can. I'm
Okay.
going to do the commands for each one. So, kettlebell handled north and south.
Yep.
Sit back into your hips. Grab the bell with one hand, starting with the swing. Swing. Now high pull. Now rack it and press all the way to the bottom and then all the way to the top with a snap. Rack it and squat. Change hands. And that's your swing. High pull. Rack and press. Snap. That's one. Change hands. High pull. Rack and press. Snap.
So I'm gonna go down tonight
Perfectly fine.
because my snatch is not what I want it to be.
Change hands.
Like,
High pull.
I'm not, my
Rack
form
and
is
press.
bad. The snatch.
Snatch to the top. Squat. That's two. Swing. High pull. Rack and press. Squat.
That's better.
Change hands. High pull. That's three. Change hands. High pull. Rack and press. Squat. Change hands. High pull. Rack and press. Snatch. Squat. That's four. One more set. High pull. Rack and press. Snatch. Swing. Snatch. Squat. Set it down.
So for me on that, I love that one. I'm just working on my snatch.
Yep.
Pulling my arm back, keeping my elbow close to my body instead of coming up like this.
There's a lot of detail.
So I had to go down in a smaller lead.
So my buddy Tim was talking to me yesterday about weightlifting. And the subject of plyometrics came up. And this is an important one to understand. Plyometrics are exercises that not only work on your strength of your musculature, but work on the elasticity and get this response from the connective tissue. The snatch is a perfect example. At the bottom of the snatch, that weight is traveling down and it has G-forces acting upon it, making it even heavier than this 35-pound label. At the bottom, it stretches the rubber band of your arm, your hips, your Achilles tendon, all the connective tissue of the musculature involved gets elongated. And like on a rubber band, when you pull on a rubber band, you're storing up energy in that rubber band. Your body's the same way. At the bottom of the snatch, all this kinetic energy is potential in the body now. And then as the rubber band unwinds, you then add your musculature to it to send it up over your head. But the initial movement of the kettlebell in the upward direction in the snatch, like many of these other exercises, if done properly, is a function of this elasticity of the body. That's what makes the snatch a plyometric exercise. This is important because a lot of your strength, in fact, in my book, most of your strength comes from understanding how to solidify and liquefy the connective tissue at will, knowing where to hold and where to let go, so that you can utilize this elastic function or this elastic property. It's a different way of thinking about the body than we're used to. But, you know, every serious athlete utilizes this principle. They may not call it the same thing, but they utilize it. Otherwise, their sports suck. It's just the way it goes. Okay. Reach down, grab your bell. Bring it to the rack position. Now, stepping forward with the opposite leg into a lunge. Right? Bend down, touch the knee, and come back. Bend down, touch the knee, and come back. Now watch this. Switch feet. Okay. Bend down, touch the knee, and come back. Bend down, touch the knee, and come back. Switch feet. Now, here's what this looks like. It's continuous switching of the feet. Fire your core. You don't even need a kettlebell if you don't want. Fire your core.
Smaller one.
Tighten your legs.
It's Friday.
Feel the elasticity of your legs making this work. Change hands. Step forward, opposite leg, and down. Touch. Again. Switch. Touch. Touch. Now we're going to do alternating. How'd it go?
It was hard.
Pretty cardio intensive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. What we're going to do now, a couple of more lunges. We're going to go backwards this time. We're going to do them in a lunge. In a press. So it is the last move of the Turkish get-up. You're on the ground, you have a pressed kettlebell, and you come up. We're going to work on that technique. Now, if you step too far back, I can't get my weight over this leg in order to stand. So you must, now watch this. See? If I do this live foot, I can push into that back leg. If I do it what I call dead foot, I have to shift my weight forward and use my supporting leg.
So what are we supposed to be doing?
You can start this way, move to this way eventually. Eventually, you want nothing pushing into that.
Because you're using your core.
Because you're using your core and your glutes. Okay.
Okay.
So, bring the kettlebell to the rack. Press it overhead. Lock it all the way out. Tighten. Grip with your toes. Step back. And up. 2, 3, 2 more. 4. 5. Pull it in. Change hand.
You might find too that today's Friday, so my body is not able to do what it normally would do on a Tuesday. That's okay.
Stepping back.
You just want to do what you can
And
with what you have, you know, what your body, how your body is responding. It could be a bunch of different things. Maybe you didn't sleep as good as you thought you did. Maybe it's some stress that's going on. You might knock it out of the park one day, come back the next day, and it's different. It's okay. You just do the best you can. And you take care of yourself. You give yourself some grace. You're moving forward. If you're getting up in the morning and you're working out and you're doing a workout routine and you're doing this daily, then you're way ahead of the game, you know? So don't beat yourself up if you come in one day, like today I had to go lower in my weights. It's okay. I was really concentrating on form today, and my form was not good with the heavier weight. So I knew I'm tired. It's the end of the week. Tomorrow I'll just do yoga, and Sunday is a complete rest day. And that's the way it goes. So anyway, so happy to have you here with us this morning. Thank you for joining us. We will see you Monday morning,
bright and
early, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a workout, inspiration, some happiness, some joy. Sending you love, joy, peace, and happiness, and some special healing energies to all of you in the world who are suffering this week or today or this minute, in the hopes that you find some peace in your day. We love you. Thank you for supporting us. Comments below if you have any questions or anything that maybe a quote or inspiration that you have or something that is helpful to others here in this group. We are a team together, empowering each other. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.
First one, I folded my big toenail back. Like, just the end of it.
Oh my, did it hurt?
Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit.
Just caught it on that.
Uh-huh.
I'm on and Kristen's gonna send you a link to the files.